the Democrats now in the debate over math and momentum. Let's take a look right now. Hillary Clinton, this is just pledged delegates, not superdelegates, has 1259. Bernie Sanders in second place, 1020. Wisconsin's up next. Bernie Sanders thinks he's onto something here. He thinks he's going to get a win in Wisconsin. Clinton's pushing for it, but her campaign privately thinks Sanders might win. Let's say he wins 55-45 in the state of Wisconsin. Democratic proportional rules. He closes the gap a little bit, but not a lot. But that would give him momentum. Then we go, like Trump on the Republican side, New York is supposed to be Hillary Clinton's home state firewall, right? So if she can wrap that up there, 55-45, a big chunk, 291 delegates in all there. If she could do that, even if she loses Wisconsin, she can say, Senator Sanders, I'm still way out ahead. I'm still way more ahead of you than Barack Obama ever was of me back in 2008. But what if Bernie Sanders can somehow change the dynamic, come out of a Wisconsin win, come into Hillary Clinton's home state? Bernie Sanders was born there, remember? But imagine if he can do that. No, doesn't change the math all that significantly, but boy, would that change the conversation. A win in Wisconsin and a win in New York. Both campaigns understand this, and with those high stakes come high tensions.
If you protect from climate change, will you act on your words and reject fossil fuel money in the future in your campaign?
Yes, I do not. I have money for people who work for fossil fuel companies. I am so sick. I am so sick of the Sanders campaign lying about me. I'm sick of it.
Well, Secretary Clinton owes us an apology. We were not lying. We were telling the truth.
Let's get to the fact check part of this in a minute, Jeff Zeleny. But when you see that Hillary Clinton he is under her skin. And there is some palpable tension at the moment.
No doubt. And the geography of that rally is important. It's in her backyard of Purchase, New York, near Chappaqua. Literally, her backyard. And she would not have been spending time this week, so much attention this week, and the former president in New York City campaigning in 4 different stops on Thursday if they're not worried or afraid they're going to lose her adopted home state, but they know that they have to win it, and they are spending money there. She's furious that this is still going on. So that was, I think, the real raw Hillary Clinton. And some of her supporters say, you know what, we should see more of that. Like, let's have a little bit more anger. But that clip, the finger pointing, it just showed that Bernie Sanders is in her head. No doubt about it.
And what we didn't see earlier at that rally was that she had been interrupted by a large group of very young Bernie Sanders supporters. And she, from the podium, really went after them and made a point to talk about the fact that she is winning and she wants them to know it.
On the fossil fuel thing, she has accepted money from people who work for the industry, not from the industry PACs itself. He has accepted a smaller amount from the same. The interesting part is your newspaper fact-checked this and gave Bernie Sanders 3 Pinocchios, is that right? Yep. 3 Pinocchios on that, saying that no, she hasn't taken money from the industry. And so Hillary Clinton's campaign will say thank you for that. The only flip side of that is in the 2008 campaign, she did the same thing to then Senator Obama, who took money from these kind of people, and she said it was from the industry.
So she took $308,000 from individuals in the oil and gas industry. He took $54,000 from people who work, and this is according to people who disclose it if they give more than $200. So, but of both of them, they're getting what, less than 3% of their money from these types of people. This just shows you how they're fighting on the margins over these little things, and yet it got under her skin.